everything in this world, you want it to be free. Trust me, you are not going to get it. Especially education.
ويسألونك عن الروح قل الروح من أمر ربي وما أوتيتم من العلم إلا قليلا.
Guys, I have hot gossip to tell you. I think we are having problem because I heard some rumors saying that education is no longer free.
Oh my god, we need to help them. We need to change the situation so that it can get better. Huh? Really? What should we do now? Oh my god, we are in trouble.
Relax, gang. I know what to do. We should meet up at our headquarters because I have a solution for the problem.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening.
Maybe to our honorable FBK Deans, not to forget Dr. Hanita Hanim, and to our lovely viewers.
From University Sultan Zainal Abidin UNIZA, currently doing Bachelor of English and Communication, we present our topic of free education in Malaysia.
Throughout the whole video, you will be presented on why we agree that free education is needed to be applied in Malaysia.
Hi, moving on to my points on why I want free education to be applied in Malaysia. My point is, it allows more people to go into college. As we all know, not all people can afford college tuition. So by applying free education, it allows more people to go into college as long as they have their matriculation results or their diploma. And the next point is, it allows more students to try and get into multiple majors. Students, they themselves have a lot of problems in choosing their majors, and sometimes they are forced to get into majors that they are not interested just because of money constraints. So by giving free education, these students can go into any major that they want.
Okay, so moving on to the next point, why Malaysia should have free education. My point is, it will reduce the students' debt and loans. As we all know, student uses money to pay for the fee and the tuition and many more things. So by having free education in Malaysia, the fee will definitely be free and the money will be located to be used to other things, such as they will use the money to pay for the tuition, they will use the money to pay for the cars taxes, for the sales taxes, instead of just focusing on how to pay for the fee of their education. So it will lessen their burden on how to divide and use their money perfectly. Okay, so the next point of why we think that free education is needed to be applied in Malaysia is it will provide people more information about vocational knowledge. As we all know, many famous courses such as medics, engineering, pharmacists and scientists are only applied at the private universities. So it will give fairer opportunities to the students that are from moderate and poor family to enroll in that courses, even though they are passionate about that courses that so much. So by having free education in Malaysia, it will definitely get rid of those problems, which means that everyone is able to enroll and apply for the courses no matter who they are, who they come from, and it will not affect their studies at all.
So moving on to the next point, why free education in Malaysia should be applied is because free education leads to new levels of innovation in Malaysia. So, under the current educational system in Malaysia, students are forced with high expenses at their creativity. There are limited opportunities available for them to pursue and explore their talents. because of high payments needed for them when they want to pursue their talents. So when free education is applied, then the students can pursue and explore their talents widely and will lead to the new levels of innovation in Malaysia, such as innovation in arts. So my next point is free education in Malaysia can allow students to focus more on their study. For students coming from challenging financial background, they think that the college expenses is expensive even with the availability of student loans like PT-PTN. Students nowadays get loans from PT-PTN to pay for their expenses in university or college. So when free education is applied, students can focus more on their study rather than thinking on how to cover their expenses in their college and how to find a job for them to pay for their expenses. So free education should be applied in Malaysia because when students focus more on their study, this will lead to higher grades and better job opportunities in the future rather than focusing on the students' socio-economic situations.
Moving on to the next point, why free education should be implemented in Malaysia is we want to create equality within the students in Malaysia. As we all know, now we are living in the society which equality is not the main priority, because as we can see, only rich people and higher status quo people are only the one who will be given the chances to enroll in the university or to experience learning in a college. Thus, those who are coming from the poor family or lower status family background are always left behind and not being able to pursue their studies at the higher level, especially in the university. So, in order to solve this problem, what we can do is we need to apply free education system for everybody in order to have this similar chances of learning in the university or at the college. Moving on to my next point is by having this free education, especially in Malaysia, the student will not have trouble to pay the debt after they graduated, because during their study they might borrow PT-PTN, for example, to support their study in order to pay the fees, their books, or even for their daily life expenses. Thus, by giving them free education, they will definitely only use the money that they have just for their daily expenses or the books. They don't need to think of where to find money to pay the fees of their studies. And definitely after they completed their studies, they will not have any problems in order to pay the debt that they have borrowed from PT-PTN, for example. They will live happily after they graduated. Thank you.
As for
conclusion,
we strongly
believe that free education should be
implemented in Malaysia.